Good morning guys, it's Rachelle from Monolane Furniture in beautiful blue sky. Oh, you can see it blue. Sydney. Today, I'm going to hit this. Let's have a look. This piece for free. I can't believe it, and it matches bedsides that I've already done. That being said, I'm not going to paint them to match because I don't like doing that. So I already know the top is solid wood. The body, I believe, is veneer. It doesn't really matter to me. I'm just going to, because of what I'm going to do is sand the top, hey Bailey, and paint the body and the drawers. It's in really good condition. Drawers are on sliders. They're a bit stiff in some areas, but it doesn't really matter. I'll just put some wax on them. They'll be right to go. I'm not going to change the drawer pulls. I'm just going to give them a good clean. And I've already decided on the products and I'm not changing my mind, honestly. So this is going to be a Ligna colour project. I ordered this pack after watching lots of Sam Hartigan's videos on Reimagined by Sam on YouTube. So I've got Ligna colour chalk paint in the colour olive. Love olive sage. I've got their wood stain in the colour, where is it? There, light beach. And their multi-seal clear top coat. All of these are water-based, which I love. And their brush. So, first thing I'm going to do, get this top sanded. Get the drawer pulls off. And get to work. Okay, I've sanded the top, 120 grit, that's just my rough sand. I'll sand it again with a 240 before I put the stain on. The body has been scuff sanded with a 120 and cleaned. Now it's dry and I'm ready to go. So, just confirmation what I'm using, Ligna colour Ode Shabby Chic in the colour olive. So this is a 375ml pot and it is chalk paint. So I'll be sealing it. So, take these caps off. Let's have a look for the first time. I haven't looked at it yet. You can have a look at it with me. Get you a bit closer. I'll just open it up and we'll have a look. What am I doing wrong here? Oh, here we go. So I've taken the drawers out as well. You can see them, they're lined up over there. So that's generally what I do when I'm doing a set of drawers. When I take them out, I place them in the way that they came out of the drawer. So when you look at that face on, it's the same as if they were in. Then they go back in the right place. That's the idea anyway. It doesn't always go that way. Oh my word. Look at that colour. Oh, that is stunning. Oh dear, I'm already in love with it. Okay. So, I'm going to give it a good stir. Oh, that is beautiful. So it's quite thick. So make sure you stir it well. My first time using Ligna colour. Thank you to Sam Hartigan for telling me about it. Go and check her out, Reimagined by Sam on YouTube. She's lovely. Okay, and I'm going to be using their brush too. So this was a pack that I got. That's why I'm using all their products, because it was in a pack. So I thought makes sense to use it all on the same project. So that's I like that setup there, and it's got a hole to hang it up as well. So this is generally how I hold my brushes. So whatever brushes I get, I'll hold like that. So I might as well, this part is irrelevant to me. Just cut it off. Right, so Sam has told me that load your brush up. I'm not used to loading my brush up with mineral paint, so, and it should only take 2 coats, so let's have a go. This is a big brush. I don't know what size it was. This is a big brush. Okay, let's bring you in closer. so you can see. Let's do this top first. Oh, that's gorgeous. That's not 2 coats, that's a 1 coat. Oh, that's stunning. Okay. I don't know about you guys, but I already love that. It's not 1 coat, it's a 2 coat, so I'm not getting full coverage, but it's definitely only a 2 coat. That's really lovely, I've got to be honest. And this brush is nice too. Look at it. Bigger than the brushes that I'm used to. But nice all the same. What do they smell like? That smells like, I don't know what that smells like. Not horrible. This is a really lovely colour. Oh, I can see me redoing all my house furniture again now. That's not good. I'm actually not loading this up much. No more than I normally would, to be honest. I'm a bit out of my comfort zone when I'm doing the tops of here, because with the brushes that I use, they've got the flat edge. So I'm a bit out of my comfort zone there. So I suppose you just go across instead. Really nice colour. I'm keen to see what the stain is like. It's all, I think it was water-based, the stain, wasn't it? I'll check that. Yeah, I'm liking this. So it's supposed to be an ultra matte finish. I think that's what it said. So I'll be sealing it with the top coat that I got with the pack. Oh, I've got a lump of something there. I don't want to paint that. Oh, I think it's chewing gum or something stuck to the thing. That's not good. What do you guys think of this colour? Yeah, I'm not loading it. I'm not overloading it. I'm not putting anything more on it than I normally would. So that's good. This is easily going to do this. That's the one thing when I'm using a new paint and I don't know how much it's going to use, I'm always nervous doing a larger project because I don't know if I'll have enough to finish it, but this is going to be more than enough, I think. And no, I'm not sanding all this and staining that. Been there, done that on this project, on one of these before. Took me forever, and it was painted white. Wasn't a pleasant experience. Looked lovely, but no, this is really nice, guys. Really lovely colour. Don't ask me what the individual costs are, I have no idea. I bought it as a pack, so because I wanted to try them all out. And I'm tight, so this was the cheapest way I could do it. Definitely recommend you have a go. Like I say, it's not Australian made, it's made in Germany. It's called, I think it's called, well, it's just called Lignacolor, but here it's Lignacolor Australia. That's where I've seen it on Facebook, Lignacolor Australia, but it's German made. That's what it says on the box. But distributed here. Oh, that's my new creeper stool that I almost just fell off. It creeps well, but it almost crept me with it. Yeah, I'm not putting any extra on this paintbrush than I normally would. I'm not using a lot, so that's nice. The colour is beautiful. I want to say that I want to keep it, but I just kept that grey one on the bedsides. It gets hard because business is slow. Well, not business isn't slow. It's taken longer to sell pieces, so that means I end up thinking I'll just keep them. But you know, there's only so much that I can keep. But this might find its way into my spare room, I've got to be honest. because I've already got a desk in there painted a similar colour, so I think it might be rude to sew it. That's nice. What do you think, Harps? Do you like it? I'll show you at the end how much I've used on the first coat, and then I'll come and you can watch me do the second coat too. Just because it's a new paint. I like being able to look back on them myself afterwards and see how much it takes for a project. So when I buy it again, I know how much to get. So this is just a 375ml. Honestly, I reckon it's going to take about 100ml. I do. I don't think it's going to take much. So I could be wrong. We'll see. As you know, I'm wrong a lot on this channel. I make stuff up, I do it wrong, I throw stuff everywhere. I'm certainly no professional. There's no denying that. That's really good coverage. It's quite pretty, that. Oh, it's a beautiful day here today. You hear all the birds? And get this, I just turned down my first commission piece. It's official now, I'm not doing commissions. I find it really stressful. Because I put a lot of pressure on myself, and I don't need, no one else puts pressure on me, I only do it to myself. But someone asked if they could drop off their buffet this weekend, and I just said no. That was hard. Really hard, but it's stressful, plus I can't be creative at all. You know, I would like to be able to, because I'm not doing commissions, I can try out new projects and new colours rather than having to paint to order, and this is what I really enjoy doing. So, you know, if I don't sell as much, then so be it. But the stuff that doesn't sell, I'll just pay forward. A lot of the furniture I pick up is either free or very cheap anyway, so it's just my time and the cost of the paint. I'll just pay it forward. I'm not going to be ruled by the dollar. I'm fortunate I can say that because this isn't my main income. This isn't my main job, you know, this is my hobby, if you like. I know it's tough for those that are using this as their main form of income, with business being slow at the moment. I don't know if it's slow everywhere, it certainly is here, and I've seen others mentioning it. But it's such a good job. I love doing this. I'm always amazed by what paint can do to a piece. And to your mind, you know. Such good therapy. I'm outside all day with my girls. You can't see him, I know I'm smiling. They cuddled up together next to me. Harper's got her head on Bailey's leg. Oh, this is so nice. So nice. I mean, I am a sucker for any greens, you know that. And this green is no different. Is that the word? No different? Yeah, I think so. See, so I'm doing the underside here as well. If it's a little lip, I don't worry too much about it, but what I don't like is when you're delivering a piece, and generally it's laid down on its back, the first thing that customers see when you drop it off is this bit here. So it just looks so much nicer painted. I definitely don't stain it, ever. I don't sand it and stain it. No chance. Way too much work. Right, let's go around and do the edges. And I'll get stuck into the drawers. It's drying nice and quickly. Oh, it's a spider. Yeah, it's drying nice and quickly. It says it's an ultra matte finish, but it just feels like, actually feels really soft. But it doesn't matter if this it's just matte or ultra matte, 'cause I'm going to put a top coat on it anyway. And what I will do is I'll sand it with a 400 grit or something before I put the top coat on. God, I love this. Greens just get me so excitable. Oh, it's beautiful. Such a child, I know. See the girls here now, like, when just follow me around. Right, girls? Yeah, good girls. It's funny, I don't see what they're doing when I'm doing the videos. I don't really pay attention to them because I'm so used to them being there. And then when I look back on them, the other day I could just see Bailey staring at the camera through a table I was doing. She's so funny. For ages she was just staring. Funny thing. Yeah, this is definitely a 2-coat, and oh, I've used next to no paint so far. So after this I'll just do the drawers, and then I'll come back when I'm putting the 2nd coat on, so you can see how it goes on. It'll be full coverage with 2 coats for sure. Oh, a lot of people ask me as well, do you need to prep for chalk paint? Oh, I just think it makes good sense to always prep a piece. It takes minutes to scuff, sand and clean, you know, it's not a big job. It's literally, I don't know, not even minutes. 10 seconds, 20 seconds to scuff, sand all over, and then a quick clean. And you're just giving the paint the best chance it's got of adhering well. Right, I'll get onto the drawers and I will come back soon. Right, I'm about to go in with the 2nd coat. I'll just show you how much I've used on the 1st coat. Not a lot, I don't know, 40 mil, something like that, and that's with the drawers done over there too. So let's see what we get with the 2nd. And that's really soft. I've literally just done it and I've come back here and it's dry, so I'm not waiting in between. That's really soft. Yeah, so that's full coverage now. And it's beautiful. I'm not gonna lie, it is gorgeous. Okay, so I'll just carry on doing this 2nd coat now. You don't need to sit and watch me do this. I don't want you nodding off. And then I'll come back when I'm going to do the top. Will I do the top first? Anyway, I'll come back after I've done this 2nd coat. Right, that's 2 coats done. And we've got full coverage. And this is how much paint I've used. It's up to there. I've used about 100 mil, if that. If that. Can you believe it? So, what I'm going to do, it is really buttery smooth. What I'm going to do is give it a quick sand with, I think I've got 400 grit. Literally just to take any brush strokes off, but I can't really feel any. But if I can make it even smoother, then I'm up for that. Right, so this is 600 grit. Sandpaper, really soft, and all I'm doing, honestly, it is really soft already, but anyway, let me just see if I can make it any more buttery. Oh yeah, that makes a huge difference. Definitely worth doing. Wow. And it takes a bit of the colour, you can see that. But when you put the top coat on, that'll just come back. So I'm just going to go over everywhere with it. Jeez. And then you get the little dust come off it. So when you first feel it, you actually don't think it needs it. And then you do this, and the difference is amazing. But just a really fine grit, and I've seen people even doing it with brown paper bags. You don't need to go out and spend a fortune on sandpaper. Wow. Right, I'll carry on and do the rest of the piece and then come back and do the staining, and then I'll top coat everything. Right, so I'm just going to sand the top now. I scuff sanded it previously with a 120. Now I'm going in with a 240. Sorry if the lighting's bad, but it is what it is. So this is, I just wanted to show you this so you see how I do these clean edges. Yeah. So I do it this way, in this order, so that I can get this really nice clean edge, and I sand off any paint that I get on it after painting. It just works for me to do in that order. Anyway, okay, time to stain. Let's have a read of this. I'm actually going to read the instructions, which I never do. If you watch this channel, you'll know that. Okay, Lignacolor wood stain is ready to use and universally applicable water-based pickling. Yield. Work equipment clean. Clean brushes or utensils with water after use. The usual protective measures, blah blah. Right, just put it on, basically. Okay, let me go and get my... What am I going to put it on with? I might actually try it with the Lignacolor brush. I've cleaned it. Let's see how it goes. I never usually use a brush, but let's have a go. Right, so I've decanted it into this little pot. The reason I'm doing it this way and using all Lignacolor is because when I bought the pack, it was to be able to do one piece of furniture with just these products. So I'm seeing if I can. I'm sure I can. Right, so I've decanted it into this little pot. I'm a bit scared. I never use a brush for putting stain on. Let's go. Oh, that's a beautiful colour. So again, I would always do the long strokes. Don't do the stop and start, because you'll get these patches like I've just created there. So just stick with the long strokes. It's going on well with this. It gets darker really quickly, actually. You can see it's soaking in really well. I'm actually liking putting this on with a brush. Got a bit of, what colour was it? Light beach. I need to check that, I can't remember if that's what it was called. See, in doing it this way, I'm not getting anything on the edges. I haven't taped anything. I don't need to. As long as you're steady with your hand, you know, keep your work simple. I hate taping stuff. I'm loving this. Really nice. So this one I need to be top coated. It's just a stain. It's not a glaze as well. It's just a stain. I might do this in the future. Actually, always decant it. You're supposed to do that anyway, but you know me. What do you think, guys? I'm gonna need some more. Actually, let me confirm the colour. Yeah, light beach. So obviously you can go back and forth and add more coats. Not really coats, you can just keep going until you've got the colour that you want. You don't really need to wait for it to dry. But don't do these short strokes because you're going to get stop and start marks. You don't want that. Because I've got a dark patch there that I need to fix. That's application error, not product error. Oh, this goes so nice with this sage. So I haven't put the top coat on the body yet. Because I'm gonna be using the same product on the top as in the body, I thought I might as well do it all at the same time, and I use this brush again to do it. Because that's what the set's supposed to do. Just these products, and you can do a piece of furniture. So that's what I'm trying. So far, so good. If you do get some stain on the sides as you go, it's good to just have a wet cloth with you, or just your hand like me, but it'll wipe off straight away. That's got a real oldie worldy colour to it. I really like it. So now what I'm going to do, as you see the other areas drying, it's a bit lighter, so I'm just going to go over those areas. Don't expect to get the look that you want instantly, because that's just not going to happen. You can do, that's what's good about these water-based stains, is you can just keep going over it until you get, you know, you fill any patches. Yeah, that's drying differently there. You probably can't see it. Yeah, this is nice. Did a quick flip actually. It's about 1 o'clock now. Probably didn't start till about 10. So it's been pretty quick. It's drying nicely. It's got a bit of a driftwood look to it. I suppose beach. That's what we're looking at really. Got any go on the edges there? Yeah, I'm still able to wipe it off. It's good. Right, well I'm going to let this dry. Really happy with that. And then I'll come back and do the top coat, everything on everything, and then we're good. Right, that's dried nicely, and it's not actually lifted the grain at all. Sometimes stains will do that, but that still feels really smooth, so I'm not going to sand it anymore. So now I'm going to go in with the top coat. And I've cleaned the brush again. I'm going to use the same brush, so let me just grab that top coat. Right, here it is. It actually looks whiter than other ones that I've used, but pretty similar otherwise. Make sure you give it a good stir, because I can feel it at the bottom. See when I'm stirring, you got that chunk there. So you don't want those sealing components to be at the bottom. You need to give it a good stir through. So I'll show you me adding it to the top, and then I'll show you a bit of me adding it to the body as well, because this is the part that I was always nervous about, adding top coat to chalk paint, so I'll show you that as well. Right, that's good. Let me get rid of that. So, all clean. Oh, I never use a brush for this. I don't know why. Right, that's bringing the colour off it. Can you see? So I'm going to decant this. Let me come back to that. Right, so I'm just decanting it so that I don't contaminate the pot. You should always like decant stuff anyway, I just never do. But yeah, the colour is coming through from it, from using the brush, which is okay, as long as you don't put it back in the pot like I was going to be doing. Feels good. Oh, what finish is this? Hang on. Oh, I don't know what finish it is. I'm going to assume that it's a satin finish, but I don't know. I can't remember what I ordered. Damn it. I'll read it in a sec. When you put into on top coat, you don't want to overwork it, so that's why I'm not going to stop and start now doing this. I'm going to get this done and then I'll read it to you. So the colour is definitely coming off with it. But like I say, as long as you're not dipping into the decanter, into the pot with the brush, that's fine. But I won't use this for the body because I'll be contaminated. It's going to be contaminated. Can you see this colour coming from it? Not heaps, but enough that I don't want to get that on my beautiful paint. So I'll do a couple of coats of this, so what I decanted will be plenty for that. So I'll just keep this separate for that. But I'm using my brush. So far the pack is doing its job. Yeah, so that's it. I can feel that now as I'm went over that bit then. I could feel I was creating some texture. There was a bit of a drag. So that's my work time. It's a hot day. So the work time is going to be reduced. But it's an easy application. I like it. Like I say, I don't remember what the prices were for the individual products. I can't remember what I paid for the pack, to be honest. I just responded when I saw them fridge painting video of the heads, which I thought was pretty awesome. My husband won't let me do that for sure, but I thought, and I've seen lots of Sam Hartigan's videos. She stocks Lignacolor and does videos for them, but she's also got a YouTube channel. So have a wet cloth, guys, don't use your hands. Right, that's gone on really nice. I'm going to put another coat on it. So I'll come back and do that. Rather than me washing this, doing a coat on the body, I'm going to do the top first and get that finished. Then I'll wash this again and we'll do the body. Right, second coat going on. And I just read the pot and it says to do a third coat the next day. We'll see if that happens. You know me. But this has got a nice finish. I'd say it's satin. I couldn't see on there what it says. It probably is satin. But I'm impressed with these products, I've got to say. First time using any of the Lignacolor. So yeah, well, spillages, but yeah, just be mindful of the stain coming off when you're putting a top coat on. That might just be a case of if you leave it a little bit longer, that doesn't happen. I don't know, it doesn't matter though, it doesn't make any difference, you're only sealing it. This got a really high quality feel to it, I've got to be honest. The piece of furniture has now, I mean, with these products. I like this stain, I like this top coat. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to go and wash the brush now. And then we'll go and put some on the body. Right, so now I'm going to add the top coat. I've decanted it again into a little pot. And I don't know if you can see from there, but oh, it's so silky smooth. Where I've sanded it, then there's going to be little lines, just the raised areas will show a little bit lighter. But when I put the top coat on, that should all even out. Should, she says. Should. So I'm using the same brush, we cleaned it. Just want to make sure that they say that you can do one piece with all these products in the pack, so far so good. Yeah, so as this is going on now and it's getting wet, those uneven colours where I sanded it just go, as you'd expect. It's just where they were dry and where they've been sanded. So I didn't go over it with a damp cloth, I went over it with a dry cloth, just to take any dust off. And now I'm just going over with, and I'm not putting much on, let me show you. I'm just dipping it in. Pretty much the same amount as I put on when I'm painting. You don't need much, don't overload it. This is going on nice and smoothly. Again, be mindful of the work time in these warm days. It's warm and windy today, so work time is reduced quite dramatically in those cases. Luckily I work quite fast, so it's all good. Yeah, that's gone on nicely. So I'll get on with the rest of it now, and then I'll come back and show you what it dries like. because I haven't used this before, so I don't know how it's going to dry like over top of chalk paint. So I'll be back. There she is, all finished. I'm actually doing this on the camera rather than the phone because it shows a truer colour. It is a beautiful. Look at that finish. So that's 2 coats of the paint and then 1 coat of the satin. I'm assuming it's a satin top coat. I didn't actually read it, but I think it is. And that stain is called Light Beach. It's really lovely. I'd actually really like to try wax on this. I think they do a wax. I'd really like to try that because when you add the satin top coat, you lose some of the smoothness that you've created through the sand, so through sanding. But it's so lovely, such a lovely colour and finish. Really, really happy with that. Okay, I'll take some photos. Well, first time using Lignacolor, and I'm impressed. I can't deny it. And there's a very good chance she's going in my spare room, so there you go. Thanks for sticking with me, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Like, comment, subscribe, come back, come and see us on Facebook, Monolane Furniture Friends, and I'll see you next time. Have a great day.